At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Alexander.
Welcome and happy holidays. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for MB.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got MP out there with Paul George. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in the point. For the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. We are starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. George sets a screen, and here's MP for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Holmgren outside. From outside the arc. And Lee pulls it down. Holmgren's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From deep, George. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Holmgren outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. Another miss by Holmgren. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Bulls. George sets a screen for MP. No good there. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
You got it.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP with the bounce pass. And a drop from three-point range. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shea Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've come through for their fans this season. All the opposition surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so, MV will bring it up for the 76ers. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff as always, Howie. Thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
A big man with impressive range. Only can hurt you from deep when given the chance.
George passes the lead. George sets a screen for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 5. George passes to MP. MP, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Kept alive. Holmgren on the foul.
I mean, length and skill.
Timeout. Timeout.
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Buries it from three-point range.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Wiggins. 6-point game. SGA, no good. Maxey in the corner. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Balls the pass to Wiggins. Now Hartenstein. Guarded by Embiid. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look.
And Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Will it go? And it's good on the way up.
It's very long, and SGA is so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Embiid kicks to Embiid. Back to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's SGA. He had 27 points last game. Wiggins from outside. No good that time. Domination in the first quarter. It's pretty lopsided. 76ers lead by 10. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Dort comes in for Wiggins, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Lee comes in for Kelly Oubre. John McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. And so in the game for the 76ers, MP out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Thunder trailing by 9. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in. And then they continue to control the glass. He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Lee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Close in, no stopping MP.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
To end the run, Williams throws it down.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
George with a screen on Williams. MP passes to George. Williams against MP. The tray. The 76ers another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander with great positioning inside.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
George sets a screen for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Pass to Wallace. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his fourth assist in this one. The screen on George. From deep, George. That shot's off. He's made half in this half of his 8 shots. To the inside. There's Williams. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Boy, Jalen Williams is a tough guy who can make some tough shots. That one heavily contested.
Lee, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Beyond the arc. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
MP deciding where to go with it. And George kicks to Lee. For 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters. Yeah, with how they shot the 3, the driving lane should be wide open in this.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number. And that concludes halftime. Now time to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now, Gilgeous Alexander. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky
he was off. George with the screen on Holmgren. Lee passes to George. Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back over to you, Kevin.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. And George gets it to go.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively in these past 2 weeks. He's responded.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play. That's Isaiah.
Now, let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in field goal percentage, and he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now, here's MP. 43 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Hartenstein with the screen on Maxey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
No good from Lee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, my goodness. J-Dub deep in his bag on that dunk.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's George, and it's out of bounds. The last touch by Holmgren.
76ers ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Wallace outside. Holmgren against MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Philadelphia leading by 20. MP sets the pick for Lee. Holmgren with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. SGA passes to Hartenstein.
Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. SGA against Lee. Over SGA. MP, no good. Thunder trailing by 18. Outside for SGA. Inside. Hartenstein.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
a wide open look for MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 49 points in the game. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Lee kicks to Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a level overseas last season. Let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Jalen Williams. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Embiid dishes to MP. Outside, George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's MP for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander gets to Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 8.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Grimes passes to Lee. And good! He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now, SGA. On the wing, Wiggins fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers ahead. They lead by... And with the fourth quarter upon us, during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. So on the floor for Philadelphia, you've got Lee. Jared McCain is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA. And Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And SGA's subbed in for Williams. SGA looking it over. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be a
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Quentin Grimes. MP passes to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
Given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Lee bounce pass. Embiid dishes to Lee. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous Alexander. Yours winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Outside, George. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Embiid with a screen on Holmgren. Embiid passes to Embiid. No good that time. 3T that time from Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Outside, George. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Here's Maxey. McCain outside. George with the screen on Holmgren. Embiid. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 16. Williams. Here's the 3.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
McCain with the ball. Lee outside. Here's Embiid. For 3. It's good.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
MP. Hartenstein with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
That is a big-time jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Williams fires and get the 3. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
When I was growing up, and my dad would come home from work exhausted, he'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, MP, especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20-rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
All right, shout out to your pops because winning is never easy. You see me getting all these rebounds, but they're there because my teammates are switching, calling out screens, getting a body on their man. We're all out here doing the work. I mean, sure, I was a beast out there tonight, but I got dogs I'm running with, and tonight we took care of business.
You certainly did, MP. Good game.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Overachieving. What's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then there's Paul George. Then it's MP. And it's Embiid in it to 5. Now here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, I told my guys to get as physical as they want, adding, he's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive. Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Moran. 37 points his last time out. All sorts of time. Joel Embiid with the board.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Maxey against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. With the fadeaway. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Moran. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Edey, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. George a screen on Moran, and here's MP from outside. And the 76ers has another three. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside, Caldwell Pope deflects the pass. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope, a screen on George. Wells misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wells. Fires, top of the key. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Edie. 8 points in his last time out. Morant finds Jackson. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Maxey, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Rebound by Philadelphia. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A line change here for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Pippen. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Hits a three-pointer.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Jerome on the wing, covered by McCain. Jerome passes to Aldama. Here's Clark. And there it is for him. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Drummond with the screen. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Jackson. Now Aldama. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Aldama's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP, the pass to Oubre. Yep, that one goes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Jerome. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clark finds Jackson. Good work defensively by Drummond.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a... Oh, out of my way!
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Jackson for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's checked in for Memphis. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Drummond, and MP subbed in for Edwards. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant against Maxey. Jackson on the wing. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Morant and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 13-5 run. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 58 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in the field?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jerome. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Shot clock at 6. And here's Morant outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. From deep, MP. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant. To halt the run. The rebound by MP. He's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, the screen on Edie. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
So Tomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McCain comes in for Maxey. Pass to Aldama. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hey, go, get on top. Morant looking around, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
From deep, MP. And the 76ers another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Edie with a screen on McCain. Pass to Edie. Oh! By Embiid.
Oh, Embiid saying not in my house.
Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Here's Morant. Can they get it? Aldama, no good. The 76ers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 38 points.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morant, consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, already up 26 points in this quarter end. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
And And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Philadelphia 76ers. That does it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got MP, Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3 spot. From deep, MP, and the 76ers another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edie. And here's Morant. A shot from the mid-range. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson, outside Wells, takes a 3, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Embiid finds MP. Screen by Embiid, and here's MP from outside again. What an avalanche!
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Morant against Maxey. Jackson for 3. The rebound by MP.
Loose ball. That's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
First team foul.
For Philadelphia, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. MP looking around. Let's go with a 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Jackson, the pass to Wells. Here's Morant, shot from the wing. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 8 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Maxey. Back to MP. Outside Maxey. Fires from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lee's got assist number 7 tonight. And so Morant for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Jackson outside. The 3-ball. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Embiid, a screen on Jackson. MP, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. And the three off target. The 76ers have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Knocks down the long J.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Wells. Jackson outside. Tough touch off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue. Just taking what he wants inside.
George a screen on Jackson. And the basket by MP.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Edey. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. MP finds Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Lee, the pass to George. Back to Lee. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Jackson outside. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Embiid passes to MP. Inside, here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, we see he's still got some life in those legs. I see you, Paul George.
Maxey against Morant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson right side. Jackson with another miss. Philadelphia dictating the flow. To the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for Paul George. He's checked in for Grimes. And McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lee misses. Pass to Aldama. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lee's got rebound number 11. Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely...
He's making a change here. Morant's checked in. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lee's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Jerome passes to Jackson. From deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Oubre. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. Again, it's Memphis missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Down low and stolen by Clark. Pass to Moran. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Drummond, the screen on Jackson. From deep, MP. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
Pass to Jerome. To the inside. No luck on that one. Good D by MP.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may have a different way to stay involved.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jerome. A foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers.
14 foul. Philadelphia substitution, number 1, Andre Drummond.
Moran against McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. And Ja Moran with the 3.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
Jackson against MP. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Moran. Puts up a 3. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Moran. Jackson's got 24.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got
good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Morant, pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia dictating the flow. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, him connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Morant beyond the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Intercepted. Outside Morant. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked.
A triple-double in tonight's win for the man of the hour, MP. You know, if you keep filling up the box score like this, people won't be able to brag about your intangibles anymore. Too many tangibles showing. Talk to me.
After using the word intangibles, I know you're joking. But as players, we spend more time with our teammates, coaches, than we do with our family. Those guys know what I am about. They know my intangibles, and that's good enough for me. Doesn't matter what people say online after that.
Understood, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about...
At forward, number 3, Anthony Davis.
We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid, Lee out there with George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This team is firing on all cylinders. With the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he's good on the three ball.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Outside Irving. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Mavericks. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they need to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 on the field to start the quarter.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed to playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Embiid with the bounce pass. And the basket is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him when he told his guys before going up against Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at beating
from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mavericks trail by 12, and there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Irving outside Davis. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by MP.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. And that one's good, Irving.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy. Right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Lee. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so now a timeout called by Jason King. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. Jared McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Christie drills the three-pointer.
I love this selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Lee outside. Drummond the screen. There's the triple. And it's MP with the 3. Lee's got 18 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Russell, no luck. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Lee. Lee, a screen on Russell. Back to Lee. This one for 3. The 76ers, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Christie. It's Exum on the wing. McCain defending. Gafford kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Edgecombe. Oubre sets the screen for Lee. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. The 76ers another 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Mavericks trail by 18. Outside Russell. And here is Davis, covered by Lee. Here's Christie, and the rejection by MP. He's feeling it, and no good in the last second attempt this time. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really like how they move the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Irving on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. If you're making a change here, MP's checked in.